Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I wish you all a happy new year. If you can hear some sizzling in the background in this video, that's just my hot wings on the stove. I'm making some food while I record this video. And if you're noticing I'm a little bit red in the skin, it's because I came from the outside and it's pretty cold. So yeah, this is the New Year's Eve vlog that I've been doing annually for many years now. Last year I actually didn't do it. I tried something new. I tried a meme rewind, which, you know, people liked a little bit, but there was also a lot of requests to bring the vlogs back. So that's what I'm doing. I'm having Jake edited this year, so it's not going to be terribly long, because I don't want him to sit up like whole New Year's Eve and edit. But the reason why is that in 2 hours from now, roughly, Panzergraf is stopping by with his car. He's picking up my computer, driving it over to his house, and we're setting it up in his living room. We're having ourselves a good old-fashioned LAN party this New Year's Eve. And some of you Zoomers in the comment section, and I can hear the OK Boomers comments coming already, might not know what a LAN party is. So you see, back in the Stone Age, when I was young, we didn't have the best internets. Some of us didn't have internet at all when we grew up. And today, you can pretty much sit in the comfort of your living room and game to your heart's content with your friends. But back then, if you wanted to play with your friends, the only way to really do that was to link up your computers via a LAN cable or a TCP cable. And so what we would do if we wanted to play video games together is the kids would bring their computers to one person's house. We'd put the computers up in the living room and we'd play video games all night. And that was a lot of fun. And with sort of like the rise of better internets, the tradition of LAN parties kind of died out, which I think is kind of sad, because personally for me, LAN parties were some of the coolest things I attended as a teenager. I thought it was really cool social events, and we had a lot of fun. It was really memorable. But now, since everyone has good internet, there's really no point in having LAN parties. But me and Panzergraf, because we're old boomers, we're going to be having ourselves a LAN party. We're going to be playing old school games together, you know, World of Tanks. We're going to be playing maybe some Command and Conquer, maybe some Age of Empires, you know, just like a blast to the past, basically, you know, two boomers landing. And we're probably going to be streaming some of it. So if you guys want to come and join us and, you know, if you have those games, you want to play some old school games with us, then, you know, there's going to be an opportunity to do that. I know for World of Tanks, we are going to be playing on the American servers, so for you US people, there will be a possibility to play with us on New Year's Eve if you want to join us. So I'm really looking forward to that. However, in this video, what I'm going to do, it's quite simple. I'm going to be talking briefly about the year of 2019, just talk about, you know, what we experienced, some of the memorable memories and stuff like that. And I'm going to be talking, you know, going a little bit over the analytics of the channel, just looking at them, see how the channel did. And then I'm going to be talking a little bit about my plans for 2020. And then I'm going to be thanking a bunch of people. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So, without further ado, let's take a look at 2019. What happened? So what has happened on my channel in 2019? Well, you know, we should probably just start with the biggest ones first. Treehouses has obviously been dominating the channel. You know, I've been doing a huge Let's Plays of it, starting with the Black Eagles together with Mecha, which is one of the most watched series on my channel this year. By far, it completely eclipses the others. I also did the Blue Lions with Gast, and then later Cyan, when Gast wasn't able to attend for the whole playthrough. And currently I'm doing Golden Dares with Chaz, having a lot of fun with that, playing Maddening without New Game Plus. It's a big challenge. It's on a little bit of a hiatus right now because we haven't been able to record over the holidays, but we will after the New Year, so don't worry about that. So Treehouses, I mean, it's been a booming success. It's been the Fire Emblem game we all wanted. You know, it's not perfect, certainly not perfect. There's a lot of things to critique about it, but we got a good Fire Emblem game with a good story, with good world building. And I think that's pretty much all we could have asked for. I think it was recently voted in like the best Fire Emblem game in 2019 on the Switch, which is huge. It's won a bunch of awards. We've seen the Fire Emblem community really come together. We've seen the rise of voice actors really getting involved in the community, posting memes, posting contents, and it's just really, really cool. I can also tease that I actually have a pair up with a famous voice actor coming after the new year, so definitely look forward to that. I'm not gonna say the name because, you know, in the advent that the person might not be able to make it, I don't want to make any grand promises, but I do have something really cool in store for you guys. So Treehouses, it's been absolutely amazing. I will say that once I'm done with the Golden Dare on this channel, there will probably be a little bit of a break from Treehouses. There's still a couple of spotlights coming out and whatnot, but I think we've gotten our share of Treehouses, and now I think we're ready to go into the phase where maybe we'll tone it down a little bit. And then once we've taken a little bit of a break from Treehouses, I think a lot of people will enjoy coming back to it. Maybe I'll be doing some Iron Man streams of Treehouses in the future. Definitely not done with it yet. We also have the 4th DLC wave, which I definitely will cover, which is going to have a lot of new characters in it, so that's going to be very exciting. So yeah, no, I mostly just have positive things to say about Treehouses. It's been wonderful for my channel, wonderful for the community, and you know, I'm very excited to see the announcement of Fire Emblem, the next Fire Emblem game, which I definitely think will happen in 2020. I think with the booming success of Treehouses, there's no way they're not going to continue to ride this wave. So we will be getting more Fire Emblem games, and I am super excited to see what they have in store for us next. Another thing that I did on my channel, of course, was Fire Emblem 4, and that's a Let's Play that actually isn't finished yet. You know, me and Mecha, we played the first iteration of Fire Emblem 4 on my channel, you know, with full voice acting, full story, new translation patch, all that good stuff. Something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Also a ranked run, because, you know, I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. Now, when Treehouses came out, we obviously had to put the FE4 Let's Play on hold, because, you know, doing FE4 in, like, the honeymoon period of Treehouses would be, like, Let's Play suicide. It would get absolutely no views, because people were only interested in seeing Treehouses and nothing else. But that's the Let's Play I'm looking forward to continuing. As soon as my Golden Dares Let's Play with Chaz is over, me and Mecha, we're going to be going back to the second generation of Fire Emblem 4, and, you know, checking out all the kids. Other Let's Plays that I did on the channel, you know, I checked out the hack The Heroes We Deserve, which is finished now, and I'm actually wrapping up the series now as it just got completed, so definitely look forward to that. Actually, the last episode may have already been out by the time this New Year's vlog goes out, depending on when I get it from Jake. So yeah, the Heroes We Deserve, really good hack, definitely recommend you all go check it out. It is finished, which is, you know, always a good sign. I started playing the new game Wargroove, which is also a series that I'm wrapping up right now. I think you can expect the final part of that out tomorrow. So yeah, Wargroove, it's been a lot of fun. And actually, you know, looking back at my analytics, which we will check out later, it actually did really well on the channel. I completed the Fire Emblem 8 PME, which was by far one of the grandest and most ambitious PMEs. I'm a little bit sad that I didn't get to showcase all of the Regi routes on my channel. I streamed the Regi route a little bit, but it didn't do so well views-wise, so I decided to wrap it up. But it's still finished, and it was still a lot of fun. You know, a lot of excitement for that. The PME team worked really hard on it, and I can't believe we actually got it finished. I had to step in and, you know, take the reins for the last part of the project, but definitely was a lot of fun. Also did a really fun series with Mecha called the Fire Emblem 7 PMS, which was basically a run-through of Fire Emblem 7 where Mecha got to sort of make edits to each map to fuck me over. It was a lot of fun, so thanks to Shizuka for that, who helped us out. I also started a new series called the Fire Emblem Pair Up, which is sort of like interviews with various figures in the communities. I started out with Chaz, you know, I did Gasts, I did Markijo, I did Bismix, I did Goosophone, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more in 2020, hopefully. So I'm very, very happy with the Pair Up series and what it did. Definitely one of the series that I enjoyed doing the most. And of course, I did the 24-hour Fire Emblem stream. I think that was to celebrate Louise getting into Heroes or getting voted on in Choose Your Legends. I don't actually remember why I did it, but I did it, and it was absolutely amazing. One of the more memorable events from 2019 for sure for me. I can't believe I actually got through it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done. And then, of course, you know, in other small series that I did, I'm probably going to miss out on some because I did a lot. But, you know, I've been doing, obviously, the character spotlights. I've been continuing that series. We'll continue that in 2020. I haven't been doing as many spotlights in 2019 as I should have, in my opinion. I got a lot queued up. It's just I have a lot of things to do, and they are very, you know, time-consuming to make. Although I do have Jake to help me out making them now, even though I also do make some of them myself occasionally. You know, I started a cute little series with Rin called the Cypher Art Review, where we basically just look at Cypher art together. Really, really glad I got to know Rin. She's been really amazing, and I've been really enjoying the series. You know, it's a very simple concept. We just look at Cypher art together, but, you know, I've been enjoying it a lot. You know, I've been keeping up the banner reviews for Heroes, and I'm probably going to keep doing that because it's such, you know, it's a series that I really enjoy doing. Regardless of, you know, how much people enjoy Heroes these days, I do think that the banners are very exciting. I've been doing them with Goosophone, I've been doing them with Jake, and I've even done one with Rin, and, you know, we might see Rin more on this series. And of course, one of the things that I'm probably the most happy about in 2019 are my Iron Man streams. I started streaming Binding Blade a little while back, you know, just Iron Manning it. I wasn't really going to do it with every game, but I ended up enjoying it so much that it became something that I've been wanting to do with every single Fire Emblem game. Playing, and if you, in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know what an Iron Man stream is, Iron Man is basically when you play Fire Emblem from start to finish without restarting. Now, there are some, you can do sort of like a soft Iron Man where if you lose your main character and you get a game over, you kill off one of your characters and you restart. I think that's how Mecha's done it in the past. But I prefer true Iron Mans, where it's like if you get a game over, you end the run. So if you for any reason get a game over, you stop playing. So it's like you have to play from start to finish without restarting. And I think that honestly, it sounds a bit cliche, but I think this is how Fire Emblem was meant to be played. I feel like this is really the true essence of Fire Emblem. Every decision you make matters. Every single mistake you make will stay with you through the game. You lose a character, they're gone forever. There's no way to get them back. You know, with the exception of things like such as revival fountains and echoes, obviously, which, you know, I never got to see. But, you know, the Iron Man streams have been fantastic. I feel like they've been really good for my channel, and they've really invigorated my love for the series overall. I think that playing a Fire Emblem Iron Man style is something that is really going to make you appreciate every aspect of the game. At least for me, I think it's great, but I'm a bit of a gambler. I like taking risks and whatnot, and I love the excitement, and there certainly is a lot of excitement in the Iron Man streams, even though I kind of come to realize that the reason why so many people tune in is because they like to watch me fail. But hey, if that's what you like seeing, who am I to tell you you're wrong? Like, if that's what you are entertained by, I am happy to provide. So, yeah, the Iron Man streams have been great. I'm probably forgetting a lot of series right now, but these are the ones that comes to mind. And I think that overall, 2019 has been a pretty good year for the channel. And, you know, talking about that, let's take a quick look at some analytics, shall we? So, let's take a look at my channel in 2019. How did it perform? I may not look it, but I'm a bit of a numbers geek. I may not like math, but I love statistics and percentages. Sadly, the analytics in 2019 on YouTube have been pretty shit. And I'm not talking about how well my channel did, but the analytics feature itself. It used to be exact and pinpoint accurate. It used to be able to deliver us tons of information. Now it's kind of limited in what it gives us, and it even states that the numbers it views may not be 100% correct. So I don't know what happened to the analytics on YouTube. It used to work just fine. You know, in all these years we were able to get exact data on how well a channel did. But then into 2019 they just forgot how to do it for some reason. I won't bitch too much about YouTube in this video because I want it to be mostly positive, but my god, YouTube has not been great in 2019. It has been dicking over its content creators a lot. I'm not just talking about things like COPPA and stuff like that, just the quality of the platform just has been really shit. And I really hope that this improves in 2020. A lot of people have been really, really unhappy, especially with, you know, the demonetization and everything. I will say that they've gotten a little bit better at that. But the way they're, like, started to delete channels and stuff like that, and threatening to take down channels that are not how they say it, like, monetary viable? Like, if a channel is not making them enough money, they might just terminate it. That's awful practice. That's no way to treat your content creators, YouTube. So I really hope they get better. As for the analytics themselves, we don't have access to a lot of data, but we have a little bit. So, in terms of subs, I've gained 23,100 subs in 2019 total. And I think that's pretty damn good. It's about the same growth that I saw around the Fates era, which really goes to show how great Treehouses is. You know, when Echoes came out, that wasn't such a huge boon for my channel, but with Fates and Treehouses, we've seen a huge growth spurt on the channel, and it looks very likely that I will be hitting 100k by the time the next New Year's vlog goes up. So that is my big dream. That is what I've been working towards this whole time. So I'm very, very excited for that. In terms of the views, I've gotten 21 million views in total, which I'm very happy about. You know, it's kind of hard to really gauge your views because it's such a big number. You don't really know, like, is that good? Is it bad? I think 21 million views is pretty fucking good, and I'm very, very happy. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I wish I could give you more statistics, like how many times you liked and shared my videos, but YouTube kind of just forgot about those in 2019, so we don't really have access to those anymore. As far as my 5 most popular videos of 2019, the ones that were clicked the most was obviously part 1 of my Black Eagles Let's Play. That's no surprise. However, number 2 is a bit of a surprise. It's my part 1 of Wargroove. I don't know why it blew up the way it did, but it did. And then my 3rd most popular video is every class in Fire Emblem Treehouses, which I put no effort into whatsoever. It was just me recording my face cam with the class reel in the background. Literally, it took me 10 minutes to make. And my 4th most popular video is picking a house in Fire Emblem Treehouses, which was a shitpost that took me 2 minutes to make. So yeah, that was, yeah, I don't know, YouTube is weird sometimes. Like, the amount of work you put into a video does not dictate how well it will do. It's often the videos that you put the least amount of effort into that does the best. So that's a little bit of a weird thing, but that's just how YouTube works. My 5th most popular video is my Wargroove Beginner Mistakes, which, to be fair, is a video that I put a lot of effort into. So, kind of weird to see 2 Wargroove videos on my top 5 of a Fire Emblem channel, but hey, that's how YouTube works, I guess. Now, as for the 5 videos that were watched the most on average, it's actually my Radiant Dawn unit compilation, my Shadow Dragon unit compilation, my Blazing Sword unit compilation, my recent video that I did where I rated every Fire Emblem game from worst to best. That's actually a very recent video, so I'm very surprised. But I guess it's a video that a lot of people were interested in seeing from start to finish. And then, of course, my 24-hour Fire Emblem stream. That is no big surprise. I'm actually surprised that it is the 5th most watched video. I imagine that would be the 1st most watched video, because that's 24 hours of content, but hey. So yeah, let's take a look at how many people who watch my content are actually subscribed to me. This is actually a feature that I haven't been able to see before, so that's like one good thing about the new analytics, I guess. So according to this, 61% of you who watch my content on a daily basis, you are subscribed. 38% of you are not. That's very interesting. So, I don't know, if you've been watching my content regularly, why not click the subscribe button? You know, I suppose maybe... I know Chaz is not subscribed to me. Maybe that's just Chaz, like, clicking. Considering how much he comments on my videos, those 38% views may just be from Chaz. I don't know. As far as my genders, or, like, my gender distribution, about 89.6% of everyone who watches my video are men, and 10.4% are women. So that's a little bit of an increase, I think, because I think it was a little bit lower in the past videos. In terms of my ages, in the age group of 13 to 17, I got about an 8.3% audience. 18 to 24 years is 46.6%, so 18 to 24 is really my big demographic. Then 25 to 34 years is 32.7%, and then 35 years and over constitutes the rest. So it's kind of funny to see that, like, my biggest age demographic is actually 18 to 24. So this is definitely not a channel for children. So Kappa, please don't sue me. In terms of my countries, again, it's very similar from the last years. My American audience is by far the biggest at 49.1%, so half of my viewers are from the States. From Canada, I actually got a big viewership as well, 6.7%. 5.2% of my viewers are from Germany as well, and from the UK I got a 4.8% audience, and from Australia it's actually 2.1%. I don't know why I got so many Australian viewers, it's really weird, but that's just how it works, I guess. So yeah, those are the analytics of 2019. It's sort of like all I have access to. There's a couple of more points that I could talk about as well, but these are generally the numbers of 2019, so pretty happy about this year. Looking forward to comparing it in 2020 and see how I did. So let's talk a little bit about what you can expect to see on the channel in 2020. Well, some of the projects that I have planned and upcoming, first and foremost, the one I want to talk about is the new hack that I'm releasing. It is called Fire Emblem The Blinding Bolt. I showed off a little bit of the first chapter as well as the second chapter on my charity stream, and I am very excited about this hack. We've been working on it for a few months now, and I estimate that it's going to be out maybe like in 2 to 3 months, maybe a little bit more. It is meant to be a spiritual successor to the Fort Mangs emblem hack that I played on my channel. And, you know, it has its own story. It is only around 11 to 12 chapters long. We decided to make a little bit of a shorter hack because we actually wanted the project to be manageable and something that we were able to complete and not just work on for years with no progress, because that's a thing with most hacks. They tend to grow too big and thus they don't get finished, and we didn't want to fall into that pitfall. We have been working on this, and I am very excited to release it to the community. I'm probably either going to stream it or let's play it. And yeah, it's just, I think you guys are going to love it. It's crammed full of memes, it's crammed full of references, and it's honestly a lot of fun to play. I think that we've made a pretty good hack, so I'm definitely very excited for that. As far as what you can expect in terms of videos, definitely more Iron Man streams. I am really enjoying the Iron Man streams. That's definitely something I'm going to be doing a lot. I'm going to probably Iron Man every Fire Emblem game in the series, because I'm enjoying it so much right now. I just want to keep doing it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know how it's going to be once we get to the weirder games, such as like Fire Emblem 3 and Fire Emblem 1. I don't know if we're going to do those, but maybe we will. If there's interest for it, definitely you can expect me to do it. I'm also going to be doing other streams. I'm going to continue streaming Pokemon with Rin. Obviously, I'm really enjoying that. Me and Rin have actually discussed sort of like streaming more games that are definitely like not necessarily Fire Emblem related. I think once we're done streaming Pokemon, we're going to be doing a little bit of a straw poll where we ask you guys, are there some games that, you know, you'd be interested in seeing us play together that are not just Fire Emblem related? You know, maybe some Zelda games. You know, we've been talking about streaming Tokyo Mirage Sessions when it's coming out on the Switch. I know it's a game I said I never want to play, but, you know, maybe I'll do it, just for the memes. It might be popular. As far as Let's Plays, Fire Emblem 4, as I said, will be coming up as soon as Golden Dares is done with Chaz. I'm going to be playing it with Mecha, the second generation. It's going to be a continuation of the old Let's Play, although I might just make it into a Let's Play of its own, since, you know, I'm not just going to be calling it like Part 70. It's probably going to be starting over at Part 1 because it is the second generation, so I'm going to be making its own playlist and everything. And after that, I do want to play FE5, Treasure 776. I want to do a full story playthrough on it on the channel, showing off the new translation patch because it is amazing. And again, I think I have Iron Man FE5 and I have an old Let's Play of it on the channel, but I want to show it off in its entirety, and I want to play it alongside Mecha and, you know, review all the units and whatnot. And I'm probably going to be doing the same thing with Fire Emblem 6, because I still have not done a full story playthrough of Fire Emblem 6 on the channel with the new translation patch, and I do want to show it off. And I think FE6 deserves its own full, complete playthrough. Not Iron Man, not a meme playthrough, but like a full, classic remastered playthrough of FE6. I think that's going to be fun. I also will be taking steps to complete the Guide and Abridged series. This is something people have been asking about non-stop. I have actually gone back. So the reason why I haven't been doing Guide and Abridged is because I lost my save file. And it's Gaiden is very slow, okay? So going back and replaying Gaiden is a lot of work. But I did it. I finally did it. I played through Gaiden. I played up until the point where I left off. I made a save state. I immortalized the save state, making a backup of it in case it gets corrupted like the last one did. And I'm probably going to try my best to get that series done, because it is a very popular series, it is constantly requested, and I think it's about time I finish it in 2020. I'm obviously going to be continuing the character spotlights. You know, I've been recently editing a few of them, and I've really been enjoying it. I've been doing like a few spotlights based on the new FE6 banners and heroes. You know, I did Igran and Echidna, and I really enjoyed those. Those were on my queues anyway, so I think I got 2 queues ready, and I'm definitely going to be trying my best to go down the spotlight queue that have been requested by my patrons in 2019, and trying to get them finished. I'm going to be starting a new scripted series. I don't really have that much to say about it yet. I just know there is a type of series that I really want to do, and I have some ideas floating around in my head, but I do want to start a new scripted series that are a little bit more funny and fast-paced. Kind of similar to the Abridged series, but not quite. And obviously, we're going to be doing the charity stream again in 2020. I haven't been talking a lot about the charity stream. I didn't mention it in the segment where I talked about 2019. It is we did a charity stream. We gathered over $5,000 for homeless animals, and it was a lot of fun. It was Ren's idea. It was a great success, and that's going to be a tradition on the channel moving forward. Every single Christmas, probably on the same time, if we can make it happen, we are going to be doing a charity stream. Not sure if we're going to do the same charity. Maybe we'll do like a straw poll where we let people vote on charities, and maybe we'll do like a different one each year, but maybe something animal related each Christmas, because there are a lot of people who loves animals, and I do think that's a worthy cause to give money to. So those are some of the things that you can expect to see in 2020. You know, more shitposts, obviously, that's a given. More collabs, more pair-ups, also. You know, more of the good stuff. I'm going to be doing more of the things that I'm already doing. I think I found sort of a working formula on the channel. What I'm doing is obviously working, and, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I think that, you know, what I'm doing is probably what I'm going to be keeping doing. As long as you guys continue to watch, as long as you guys continue to enjoy it, that's what I want to do. And finally, we come to the part where I want to thank some people in 2019. I'm always a little bit nervous to do this because I'm worried I might forget about someone. But here are some of the people that have really helped me out in 2019. We, of course, have to start with my designer, Jake, the guy editing this video. Jake, you're amazing, man, and I really love you. And you have absolutely been an asset to this channel in 2019. I really cannot overstate enough how good Jake is at his job. He really is amazing. He goes above and beyond his call to duty. He always delivers. He's the reason why my channel has been looking so fine in 2019. Getting a designer and working with a designer, definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made on this channel. I think any serious YouTuber should have a designer working for them, and I'm so grateful to have Jake. He helps me with so much more than design. He also helps me with technical issues. He sets up my streams. You know, he does a lot of things behind the scenes that you guys may not notice, but he's definitely there. He's a guy I go to whenever I have issues with anything technical related, any questions I have regarding design. He's always there to help me out. I really, really appreciate Jake, and I can't wait to work another year with him. Absolutely, like, this comes from the heart. I really, really appreciate my designer. Then I want to talk about my Fort Mangs mods. Both my Facebook group and my Discord. My Facebook group is a little bit more of a closed community, it's a little smaller, but it's been around for the longest, and I really, really still enjoy this group to this day. Facebook, of course, starting to become a little bit of an outdated platform. Many of my younger fans don't even know what Facebook is. It's like, oh, that's the thing that grandma does. But I still really enjoy the community. It is, it's very active, and everything that's posted in there is very wholesome and nice. So thank you so much to my Fort Mangs mods, Jake, Andrew, Jenny, Simon, Jacob, and Agim. I really appreciate having you guys there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens on that group in 2020. Then I want to thank my Discord mods. The Discord server is a little bit of a bigger beast, a little bit more of a jungle. I think it has almost over 8,000 people in it now, so that's pretty insane. And certainly a lot more work to moderate. And of course, I really appreciate my Discord mods, Calvin, Metadash, Halos, Areku, Hex, Momiji, Dr. Anime, Seo, Krasael, and Bioskies. Really, really enjoy having you guys around, knowing that you're taking care of my Discord server. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Then I want to thank my PME team, also just called the Hackster Squad now. These are the guys who helped me develop my hacks. Not only the PME, but also the new hack we're working on, the Blinding Blade. DS Noon deserves a special mention. He's been an absolute machine. Thank you so much for everything you do. We have Fire here. I never know quite how to say his name. Zorwa, Imperial, Lemon Tart, PH, Rage, Shade, and Tambo. Really appreciate you guys helping me out with anything hacking related. These guys don't just help me out with hacks, but also whenever I'm doing like custom intro for spotlights and stuff like that, I tend to shoot these guys a message, and one of them will usually help me out with that. I also want to give a special thank you to Dunal, the guy who does the Radiant Dawn hacking for me, and also the guy who did the Lagusa Palooza hack that I'm playing on the channel right now. It's always nice to have someone who can hack Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, because those are not games that a lot of people have knowledge on how to hack, so I'm really, really appreciative of that. And then lastly, I want to thank the people who attended the charity stream. The charity stream, obviously Mecca deserves a big thank you of his own, because we've done a lot of things together in 2019, and we'll continue to do things together in 2020. So I'm very grateful for Mecca, a good friend and co-worker. Can I call him that? I don't know. That sounds a bit dumb, but I mean, that's sort of what he is. Chas, obviously, for joining me with the Golden Deer Let's Play. I'm really enjoying that. I'm very thankful to Goosephone, of course, for doing the banner reviews with me and also attending the charity stream. Bismix is a guy, or Bisquick as you guys know him, but he actually changed his name to Bisquick, or sorry, to Bismix to not get into legal trouble, which I definitely think is a good idea. For joining the charity stream and also doing a pair up with me, really appreciated that. And of course, Rin, who I'm doing a lot of different series with at the moment, and also sort of an up-and-coming Fire Emblem YouTuber, although she's going to be doing a lot more than just Fire Emblem stuff on her channel, but I'm looking forward to seeing where her channel takes her in 2020. So yeah, those are all the people that I have on my list for now. I really am sorry if I forgot anyone important.
And a thanks to Kirby Master for coming out to the charity stream. Love your speedruns, by the way.
But of course, lastly, and this is of course something that needs to be said, my patrons. I haven't been doing a lot of Patreon content in 2019, mostly just spotlights and a couple of Q&A videos every now and then. And I do feel bad about that, but that's because I wish I had time to do more Patreon exclusive content. In particular, the Hangouts is something that, I'm a little bit sad I haven't been doing more of. The reason is, I'm spending pretty much every single working hour that I have just producing content for the channel. And it's hard for me to find time to do Patreon exclusive content. That's not something I really want to do, because doing Patreon exclusive content means that I'm chopping away a part of the content, putting it behind a paywall, which is something that I said I would never do. So the Patreon is mostly, or the patrons are mostly doing sort of a charity act. They're not really getting a lot out of it. They're just getting sort of a special Discord channel. And I can't really express how grateful I am for you guys to continue to support me and, make this possible, because I really do mean it when I say this. This channel wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Patreon. With all the shit that YouTube has put us through in 2019, if I didn't have the Patrons backing me, YouTube would be way too unreliable, way too unstable. I probably would have been forced to go out and at least get a part-time job, if not a full-time job, and just do YouTube on the side. So you guys are really the reason why I'm continuing to do this day in, day out, why I can continue to do this day in and day out, and I am just so extremely grateful to you guys. I really am. Thank you so much for continuing to support me, even though you don't get a lot of exclusive goods out of it. You guys are the reason why everything is here. You guys are the reason why I am here. So yeah, I really, really am grateful to you guys. It's hard to find the right words, really. It's humbling. That's all I can say. It really is humbling. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I really do. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for right now. Panzergraf is coming to pick me up very soon, so I gotta wrap this up, send the video over to Jake, and hopefully have him edited before the New Year's Eve. Sorry, Jake, for making you edit on New Year's Eve. I'm really sorry about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed this little New Year's vlog, this little New Year's updates, and I am super excited to see you guys in 2020. Hope it's gonna be an amazing year. Until then, guys, my name is Mangs. Happy New Year's. I'll see you guys next year. Bye-bye. Love you all.